Good morning, AIM mentors. This is a little tutorial on how to fill out your timesheet. So you should all have a copy of this that you are filling out each month. And I want to remind you that the way the timesheet works is not from the beginning of every month. It is from the 21st of every month. So that is why it starts here on the 21st. That is not my rule. That is just how the payroll works for whatever reason. So the first thing you're going to do up here is you're going to put, this is payroll from February 21st to March 20th. That is the next pay period, okay? So that's the first thing you need to fill out, okay? And I'm just going to highlight it here for you so it'll stand out to you. You also need to write your employee name. You do not need to write your employee number. Okay, that's not necessary. I have that for you. And then you're going to put your school site, okay, Anaheim High School. And then you're going to make sure you should have been calculating how much time you've been, working. But for example, the 22nd of February, we had a meeting. We had a all mentor meeting, and that went from 2:45 to 3:45. Now, you didn't work 2 different times that day, so you don't have to worry about this column here. You can just put in over here 1 hour, okay? And then let's pretend you worked on the 23rd. You were a mentor participant, and you were there from 2 o'clock to 3 o'clock. Then you would put in another hour. Now, let's pretend on Wednesday, February 24th, you led. So you get to have 2 hours of pay, right? Because you led a meeting. So you can actually say, if you did, let's say you did the 2 o'clock meeting again, you can do 2 o'clock and you can do it all the way to 4 o'clock. Even though you might not have been in the meeting at that time, you get 2 hours of pay for leading any time, okay? And then you just continue on like that. If you came to the optional AIM hours, again, you're going to put in that 2:45 to 3:45 every time you come to the optional AIM hours and stayed the entire time. So this is not for kids who just popped in and asked a question or were there for 5 or 10 minutes. You had to stay for the 45 minutes in order to get the 1 hour. Okay, so I expect you to be honest about that. Now, even though I'm going to be collecting timesheets tomorrow, you are going to put your hours all the way through what you anticipate working until March 18th. So March 18th is Thursday. And so tomorrow, these timesheets are due on the 16th. But whatever you have yourself scheduled for, you will put in here. Now, if there's like a hurricane, you chop off your arm, or something ends up happening, and you don't end up working on the 17th or 18th, you need to let me know so I can take that hour away from the next timesheet, okay? And then at the bottom, you're going to put in your total amount, which is going to be all the numbers added over here on the right-hand side, and you will put that number right down here. And I like to just highlight it. So I highlight the 2 cells, I come up here to fill color, and then it goes like that. And then you can choose a font if you want that looks like handwriting. And you can just kind of look through here, I don't know, like this one right here, and you'll put your name. Okay, and that means that this is your honest, assessment, your honest amount of work. That way, if there are any problems or questions, I can go back. So this will be due tomorrow by 9 a.m. So that should be enough time, since you should have been filling this out the whole time anyhow, but I just wanted to be clear about how to do it. Please don't hesitate to email me if you have any questions.